Hey guys, when you call an attorney for some estate planning help, please keep an open mind and try not to tell them what it is that you should have, because maybe they have some information to give to you. I'm 𝗷𝗂𝗶𝗰𝗸 of 𝗬𝗧 Law. We're an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. Almost forgot who I was there for a second. Sorry guys, been very tied up and preoccupied with lots of things. Anyway, if you need help setting up your estate plan, and again, you're open to the information and education we can provide to you, you can reach out to us for free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. And don't forget to share this info if you find it useful, because that's how we help people together along the way. All right? I appreciate it. So when you call an estate planning attorney, you may have in mind something that you may need or want, like a power of attorney or a particular trust, or JustAWill. JustAWill. That's my favorite one. But if you take a moment, make sure you're speaking to a party who has, full knowledge of what can protect you during your lifetime, and then of course your family and your assets thereafter, it will be to your benefit. I had a prospective client today, and it was really quite an interesting conversation, because he came to me thinking, okay, I need this type of trust for my home and this type of trust for this other property, which is all well and good. And he obviously had done some research and gained some understanding of what those things mean. But as we got into it, I was talking about incapacity protection, power of attorney, health documents. And his first comment was, I don't need those things. I don't want those things right now. And after explaining to him the importance of those documents and how we believe anyone over 18 needs to have them, his mindset changed a little bit, and he understood the importance of them. He said, okay, I see. And talking through his assets and where his focus was and how they were situated right now, and giving him just some legal forethought or thought about where he stands, what he's trying to achieve, that is different from what he maybe had as his focus. Again, gave him the education and insight to say, oh, okay, I think I should consider that. So, whether or not he decides to work with us is up to him fully. And at the end of the conversation, he seemed comfortable in having our guidance. But please, when you're reaching out to an estate, planning attorney, and you're looking for some help, keep an open mind, because they may have things that you just haven't considered yet that really should be part of the puzzle pieces that make up your plan. Our goal should be, at least my goal is to protect clients from head to toe in 360 if we can. We really, really want them to be fully insulated and protected in all the ways. So it's helpful to just hear them out, get an understanding, and go from there. It's never a pressure situation, but I'm definitely one of those attorneys who does not feel comfortable, saying, hey, I just need a will, and just saying, okay, here you go, when I know nothing about you and whether or not that's actually going to provide you any protection whatsoever and reach the goals that you're actually trying to achieve. Sometimes we have people come to us who say, I want to avoid probate, but I just need a will. Well, those two things don't jive, because if you create a will, your family will go to probate. So it's important to seek the guidance, but once you're there, make sure you have an open mind and you're listening, because they should have, if they're knowledgeable, the information that's going to serve you, in the right direction. All right, folks, that's it. My little soapbox today about estate planning attorneys and keeping an open mind. Hope it was helpful. Hope you learned something new. Don't forget to share, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.